Raven Wolf started coming to Page 2 Poetry 2016 or 15?
Maybe late 2015.
That's okay. If I remember correctly, which obviously I sort of do. Her story, like her poetry, is compelling. And again, I'm thankful to the kind of place Cush is and the way James establishes the space and the sense of openness and acceptance of all the poets who read there. I don't know how else I would have had the opportunity through Raven's poetry to experience her journey to become. All of us who have had that opportunity have been enriched and inspired by her courage, honesty, and downright tenacity to make an amazing transition in a culture that still has a long way to go before it lives up to the claim that this is a free country. Many, but few so uniquely as Raven, are fighting that daily battle to demand that America live up to that claim. That's the serious stuff. Raven's got a style and a smart humor I've come to appreciate, and I think you will too. Please welcome a wonderful person and poet, the one, the only Raven Wolf.
I'm thankful and honored to be invited here today. My name is Raven Wolf. I'm a two-spirit being. I identify as she, her, and hers. I'm also a transgendered woman. What I'll be reading comes from my heart. It comes from deep inside me. It comes from my history. It comes from my birth, and it comes from my ancestors. It is a result of everything I've experienced. I hope what I read is not taken out of context. It is literal and creative. In no way have I written it as means to hurt anyone's feelings nor attack any one group of people or any person. First poem is, Sorting out the IQ of space within the water buckets. Rhetoric, rhetoric, rhetoric. I see the mere nature of, Anything beyond the capacity of 100 is a challenge. So I just file away at the board of IQ, making me a mere 101. Thanks to the modern science, I am back at it, and someday might be able to fully grasp 148. I'm bored. Here's your file, Bliffelant Bipedal One. Peace.
All right.
This one's called The Beast. Slowly it begins to crawl, eagerly gaining momentum. Moving like a slug, slowly, ever so slightly, its creeping begins to take on a life, and it's illuminated brighter and brighter. The noise is deafening as you wonder, what is this beast? All these things rushing to and fro. I just want to make it to the other side. There is no other side, hon. A barrier holds you back. You are now a pancake, a bushy, fuzzy pancake with your little cute tail wisping back and forth to and fro as the beast continues to come alive, gaining momentum. The beast is now in full force in a rush to get to the latest sale on Black Friday. Deconstructing the patriarchy within. Seeing with different eyes, shocked and struggling with fear. guilt and possible denial. Humbled daily, growing, maturing beyond your past, learning and becoming a woman, my goddess. This one I wrote on Inauguration Day a year ago. Wonder what it's about. It's called Curse.
Abraham Lincoln.
We'll let him decide.
I was there.
Slow is the boiling pot that killed the frog. The justice is quick and it catches the cook of disaster. Bring in the delivery of a pale way, the very nature of the one who defies the dead. For the dead will not be forgotten. The elite will see the end upon their flash as the blackened cupid of greed delivers its poisoned arrow. Death to the corrupt, death to the greedy, death to the ones that bring ruin. Death upon all those that hurt the human beings and destroy the land upon their ancestors past. Care not for the clever rhetoric of the elite, for they are the ones that will lead you astray. Stay vigilant. Their day is coming. Upon that day, all will be revealed and the human beings will triumph. Artistic expression of a psychopath. Dancing in peanut butter while combing your hair with a broken eggshell. Giving way to a total eclipse of sanity on the flat iron earth of humanity's frivolous lies. Walking upon the pilot light of controls in a state of landing with little to gain. Standing with just a tool and using it with speed, easy vibrations in the base of Floyd's money while feeling comfortably numb. Walk with me, see my light in the box of muddled goodies and chihuahua smiles. Sit with me and speak with incoherent and illogical donut holes. I will share with you all my plight of fancy and free gifts with no down payment. Ask me what it is you desire, and I will share with you the specimen of the planet's volcanic state of mind. Be free, mere sprig of green, brown, and black tar bong. Eat to your heart's desire. Don't share, just give way to free will. And love anything that wishes to manipulate your very existence. Bring unto me your plight. Let me soak it up and void it out under the puzzle tree. For it is just a matter of time when it needs pruning, and the image is far from confusing, but made to freak your mother out in a tub of shaved cream and vinegar. Mama, I am here. Take my loins and show them to the one that he thin male thingy. Bring them to and offer them onto the altar of the snake charmers. Bring them to the letters of education and script-making gatekeepers. Maybe someday we can have show and tell of our history and beg for laughter in the presence of the one that doesn't matter. Here, please take my child. He is special and has a gift. Until then, let's play with the free will of the stupid nature of our presence, for we be just wired that way. The dark existence of neglect and loneliness. Woke up at 1:30 a.m., triggered and alone. I cry hard. My childhood. I think how lonely I felt. How my mother was so depressed and also angry. how I longed for her touch. I cry hard and say, I loved you. It wasn't my fault I was born. It wasn't my fault I was born this way. I was just a child. Yet somehow I feel deep within me the lacking of the love I craved so badly. A deep lacking that will never be fulfilled. I will always seek that which I can never get. I can come close but never have it. She is gone and I am all alone. I'm a survivor of a woman who gave birth to a child she did not want. This one's called Ufta. When I was little, I paid for things with pine cones and water molecules. The salesman asked me if I was okay. I said, why no? I am merely seeking the truth of the hydrogen bubble in space. He said he had no answer and could sell me a small pebble for my time. I said, no, I'm just here to play girl, sell all my pine cones and water molecules, and sit on the sun. He looked at me and smiled. He said, I thought so. Then he walked away with torn pants and a three-legged dog. I then shut the door and smiled. He said, I thought life was just a water balloon and I could someday break out of my shell of elasticity. Then I could achieve total dullness of a species while listening to Little Wing and kissing the sky. See you, Bo Diddy. The father is calling and I have to sail into the moon's corona. Let's play another time when the real one is present and I can stop giving the finger to the salesman with the torn pants and the three-legged dog called Jesus. Vendetta Monkey. Monkeys constantly running around on silicone rubber, acting like life is a paradise while stuck in the mud and raining on their own parade. Standing on the tin roof with sticky magazine paper and reading comics with a cat hair. Oof. Ripples rubbing the sandpaper of a fountain no man's hand had made. All the while eating Ben's carton of flavor delights. Bananas falling in the esophagus of a breech tree while conquering their mama's hum-hum. It's, Tell Santa what's going on, baby Boulder. I got your special walking, talkie, Trumpty-Dump. Let's spend it with little ease and shift into the last gear of Outback Steakhouse. Pew, pew, pew. Yay. I'm the one mooner hooner. Let's take your full-frame doggy to the shave brush and give it a cat to lick until the bark eats the tree in the pale moonlight. I'm gonna chat with the sea now and show it how to spin the next evolution while I wet work on your ancestors' nesters in another place and another chase in the jungle of a beauty and car stuff under the dark sunlight. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. Show me your heart's desire, rich monkey person. Let me tickle the poor primitive Einstein till his beard shows its face in your ignorance.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Bye for now, hun. Don't forget to write your congressman of the plethora tree escapades while eating your black olive channel cat, you vendetta monkey. Okay, I've got 3 left. When I shower, there you are. No matter where I go, what I do, you are there. What can I do? You know they won't accept you. They will always stare at you, and they will always make you out to be something other than normal. Yet I know you will never go away. You and I are the same. How can I live with you? How can I accept you? Where can I go to be at peace with you? What must I do to live without the constant reminder of you? What can I do? Must I be faced with this every day until I die? How can we find peace? How can we live in peace? What does it take? How can we accept being transgender? This one I wrote because I find somebody at a place where I dance extremely attractive. It's called Goddess. I see her and I weep inside. I see her and I come alive. I see her and I wish. I see her and my heart melts. I see her and I feel joy. I see her and I react with awe. I hear her and I am interested. I hear her and I feel soothed. I hear her and I smile. I hear her and wish to know her. I hear her and want to learn her wisdom. I hear her and know she is a goddess. I hear her, I see her cry, and I wish to hold space for her. I hear her, I see her, and I will never forget her presence. I'm just an old trans woman. I never learned how to hold space with someone I find so beautiful. Goddess, every time I see you, I am but a candle in the wind. I'm afraid my small, fragile flame might be blown out by your graceful presence and beautiful nature. You are an epitome to the Earth Mother and her light. I accuse you of being a goddess. This is the last one, and it's called I Trans. Am I so different than you? In what way do I seem so terrible? I am but flesh and bone, a mere mortal. I walk, I talk, I breathe, I cry, I laugh, and I love. What is it you see in me that threatens you? Am I so different? Am I not flesh and bone like you? Cut me, do I not bleed red? Punch me, will I not cry out in pain? What is it about me that breeds so much fear that you have to kill me? I am but a mere mortal, yes. Yet you see me as a threat. Why? I am but a being, a child, a sister, a brother, a parent, a soldier, a veteran, a spouse, a Christian, a student, a woman, or a man. I cry, I bleed, I sing, I love, I fear, I laugh. Yet I am a threat to you. Why? What have I done that is so bad to bring the expiration of my life? Do you really think my death can fill that deep pit of destructive, hateful fear? I am but just a being, a living, breathing being of flesh and bone. I am a living example of our species' beautiful diversity. I do not hate you, yet you wish to destroy me. As I unwillingly submit to the mortality of your aggression, I will be free of this world. I will be free and at peace from the undeserved nature of my species' hateful capacity. I cannot cry now. I am beyond that. I am free. I will become a memory, just to fade into oblivion, eventually to be forgotten. I suffer no more.
Raven Wolf. So how about one hand for our two featured readers, James Hunter and Raven Wolf. Thank you all very much. We're going to take a short break, get some coffee, buy a book, talk poetry.